Do it? No.
What?
Ah! You are so lucky that came out as an ah and not the rest of that fucking string. Oh my god. Mhm. No!
It's fun.
It's fun, yes, but also I don't want to get TOS. Fuck, what the? Ah, ah.
Colin, what are you doing in here?
He's being a little bastard, man.
What are you?
Alright, okay, so Phil's gonna end up with the final boss eating all the soul cells. I don't know, just a bunch because I saw these things. Yeah, I feel like Sphene is just gonna be like, ah yes, now that you've killed Zeralja, I can enact my true plan to devour all the souls of this source. Nom 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 nom. Alright, Wendy, you red-haired bitch. Bring back the dreamsicle Frosty. That shit was gas. That shit was fucking gas. Bring that shit back. Bring that shit back. Right the fuck now. This like multi-berry Frosty that you replaced it with, that shit trash, dog. That shit ass. I'll drink it, because it's berries, and berries are good. But no, the orange dreamsicle Frosty, that shit was absolute fucking bomb. Fuck you, Wendy. Fuck you, Wendy, you redheaded bitch. Okay, had to get that out. Had to. Here, try Optima, care about the city you're working. Environment, sorry, just as a station beautification project. Oh my god. Bro, I'm trying to read! Bruh! Now fucking read! Abois. Hello. Hi, Rain Sand. My throat is like kind of a little bit fucked today. But how you doing? I'm finally using my Steam controller again, which is sad because the Steam controller, while it is one of my favorite controllers I've ever owned, has very spotty support because it was discontinued. And that makes me sad. Oh wait, hang on, there's a quest in here. There's a quest I gotta do in here, actually. Hang on. Where is it? Oh, it's Tosh. How do I get to where Tosh is? He'd have been trying to get supplies to crows in Treviso, but the crows who were supposed to pick up supplies were raided and reported in. You and your fancy friends have the time. Could you? Well, okay, another fucking Ravane quest.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Okay. What? I get the feeling that maybe the writers were not 100% on board here. That was not a quest start. That was, hey, here's a place, let me know when you want to go. I was like, some context would be nice. Fuck. This fucking game, dude. I swear to God, sometimes it is just so out, like... Like, according to Brand, they rewrote this game like 4 times, and I'm just like, maybe they shouldn't have. Maybe they should have wrote it once and been done with it.
Want to take a look behind the waterfall? Sometimes there's treasure.
Really? Really? You're gonna do this? I mean, you know I'm not the dragon mommy that's being referred to, right? I mean, I appreciate the thought. Hey, Hal. Did they patch K into Veilguard? No, apparently Tosh is a dragon. Yeah. Day 2, light rain all day. Found trace gold flakes in some of the streams, and a cave behind a waterfall with some weird chests. But now we're trying to open it. What weird chest? It's just a regular chest. How is we? Well, we're doing alright. I don't think we're gonna be streaming for super long today.
Trans rights.
Our throat really fucking hurts. We went out today, and it's freezing fucking cold, and it just shredded our throat. Chris is making us some tea. And I'm hoping that helps, but... Yeah, no, our throat just absolutely is killing us. Ugh. Okay. I'm using a different control. I'm using the Steam controller. It's a little bit different than what we've been using.
They're at range. Careful, left. They've got us in range.
Hey Rogue, what's up? Close your officers so you have to see your rebel heat pump it up. Oh, that's funny. Oh shit.
Range incoming. End it now.
Do you have got any lemon? Do not have any lemon, no. So, but yeah, today we're using our Steam controller, the original one from like way back, the one that got discontinued. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of hate the fact that it got discontinued. I'm gonna just show it off for a second because it is unironically my favorite controller. Oh, is that my tea?
Yes, I hope it's okay.
It's
We
a-
don't have creamer,
A little dark.
so
but
I
I'm-
used oat.
a little dark. It should,
I hope it
no.
tastes okay. Tried to get it.
That's fine. I love you.
Now go.
And with the touchpads, yes.
Yeah.
Hi, brand.
No,
Love you.
okay.
Yes. The relic. The relic. This is unironically one of the best controllers I've ever owned. I love how it feels. It's very ergonomic. I hate that they discontinued it because it is actually just really nice to hold and really nice to use. The touchpads take a second to get used to, but once you're used to them, they actually work better than thumbsticks. And then there's of course a thumbstick for moving as well. The main issue with it, the main issue with it, I'm gonna be honest, is the fact that it's because it's discontinued. Like there's so little support. It works for this game for the most part, but there's just a little thing every now and again that just does not work correctly. And it does not work for a few of the things that I have that use controllers for VTubing, and it's really annoying. So I'm gonna have to get my hands on an Xbox controller itself. I'm using my Steam controller. Take this shit away from me. No.
No.
I'm using my favorite controller.
You're not using it because joystick still doesn't work. So no.
The joystick doesn't. Please give me my good controller.
Let me fix it.
It's not.
Because I'm going to
it's-
figure out if it's not touching on it.
It's not broken. It's just a fucking non-supported controller.
Okay, well if it's a non-supported controller, hon, use a controller
I
that's
want
supported.
to use. I want to use my good controller.
I know, but how are you going to use it and
I
then
just-
fucking you go to dodge and you guys just go
Is why we have a dodge button.
okay.
I love you. I love you. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I wish more people supported this controller. It's so fucking good, and the unfortunate thing about it is it just does not work outside of Steam. It's really annoying. Because, like, I have a few games that aren't in Steam, and it just does not work for them, and it's really annoying. How many controllers? Well, this one is mine. I have this Xbox controller, but it doesn't work with my computer. I have my PlayStation 4 controller, which works some of the time, but not all the time.
Okay, now let me go collect the rest.
And I have my Switch controllers, and that's it. So I own 3. I own 3 that like are currently functional. Yeah.
I asked how many.
But those aren't mine, so they don't count.
Oh, but they're still in the house, aren't they?
Oh my god.
I'll be right back. Give me 15 minutes.
No, shut up. Fucking Scooby-Doo ass motherfucker.
Also, don't make fun of my laugh, asshole.
I like it. You sound like Scooby-Doo. Give me your best Scooby-Doo. Give me your best Rishi. No, give... Chat, when he comes back, I'm gonna make him do a Riki-hee-hee. I'm gonna make him do it. At least you found out you're gender fluid. Bad news, if you shave your head, you don't look feminine, you look like a tall child. I mean, that's where everyone starts out. Everyone starts out at the tall child. You'll get there. Viago, since you already said weaponry covered, we've said mostly alchemical supplies. To give you what you need for the little traps you've been just bringing on your new friends in Treviso. You can send your team to the agreed-on stops at the waterfall at the cliff tops. Here's the causing trouble for the Anton wherever they are.
These are the crows that were supposed to be picking up supplies.
Looks like they were ambushed.
Lennon! Welcome to the stream, Lennon. Oh, right, I was supposed to be in a thing. I'm just gonna do that just so. Hey, Lynn, that was quick.
Yeah, I assumed that would happen. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
I
Or-
had some dream. I heard my own voice.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry.
How's it going over here?
Well, my throat fucking hurts because we went outside. We had to go we're officially poor enough. We have to go to food banks now.
That'll
Right.
happen.
Yeah, and it's like 5 degrees out, so our throat just got fucking shredded.
Oh.
Like the air is cold enough that breathing fucking shredded my throat. It's great.
I live where the air hurts my face.
Ah. Alright, have a good
Cute
one,
guy.
It's
Ro.
currently 3 degrees outside, and that's warm.
Oh boy. Well, hope you're keeping warm at least. I have a cup of tea that's hopefully going to soothe my throat, but
Hey, I have a delicious cup of tea. Can I tell you about it?
yes, please do.
I have a decaf lavender fog
Uh-huh.
with a double shot of espresso.
Uh-huh.
So the only reasons it's decaf is because we accidentally bought the decaf Earl Grey. But it's so good. It's delicious.
Yeah. I'm enjoying using my Steam controller again, and it's... You ever see How to Train Your Dragon, where the guy finds his wife again?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. You're as beautiful as the day I lost you. That's me with this controller, but like, Lennon, it's not supported, and it's not supported in a really silly way.
You're
Tell me.
treasure hunters.
Well, look at the screen.
Right?
Right, I'm going
Yep.
to try and go
And that includes
up,
ruins?
up left.
Elven ruins?
Yep.
I see. Okay.
I'm holding it fully.
Sure.
Oh, so
Okay.
slow.
But only in that direction. Every other direction works fine.
That's
And
wha-
it's
wha-
and it's
what?
not a hardware fault with the controller because it doesn't happen in other games. It's just in this game.
I mean, it is a discontinued controller.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a sensitivity setting in the game somehow.
No.
Bizarre.
Yeah, like I hate that they discontinued this controller. Like they discontinued it because they were trying to make a console, right? And then that fell through,
Yeah.
so they stopped doing the controller. But like they should have just kept doing the controller. Like this is unironically like one of the better controllers. Like the thumb pads take a second to get used to, but like once you're used to them, it feels so much better than a thumbstick.
Yeah, I've always been told they're really cool.
Hmm.
Steam machines might be coming back. I've seen a little bit about that.
I mean, if they do,
And by seeing a bit about that, I saw an article headline that I didn't click on and have no information other than Steam machines might be coming back.
I mean, if they come back, then I hope they come back with the controller and they make the controller relatively the same. Because I'm gonna be honest, I would love to be able to get my hands on a newer version of this controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my hands on a controller, and yeah, Lennon, if you still wanna mail me your spare, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, I can do that. It might take a minute for me to figure out the shipping and stuff, but
Oh,
I'll...
that's fair.
Yeah. I also have to ship a thing to somebody else, so it'll
Yeah.
probably be not too long from now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Another thing about the touchpad, right, that makes it a little weird. Because games aren't made with the thumb pad in mind. Oh shit! I have to turn the sensitivity all the way up
Yeah.
because they're expecting like analog sensitivity instead of digital sensitivity.
I wonder if there's something in the settings for the device itself that you could set the sensitivity differently.
Maybe. Ow.
Hi, Virgo.
Hey, Virgo. You were making pancakes. Look, pancakes
yeah.
are always a valid option. So, Lennon, I learned something at the food bank today, actually.
Oh yeah? Tell me about it.
Did you know that, allergies aren't just, your face swells up and you die?
No, what's that?
So,
Wait, bees?
No, allergies.
Oh, I thought I misheard.
I mean, people can
Same.
have allergies to bees. Yeah, same idea.
Yeah, that's why it made sense for a second, and then I was confused.
Yeah.
So, tell me about it.
Yeah, so while I was there, the guy asked, "Hey, do you have any allergies?" I was like, "Well, I'm lactose intolerant." And Chris was like, "Oh, what about your peanut butter thing?" And I was like, "Well, I'm not allergic to it. It just makes me violently throw up if I ever taste a peanut." And the guy was like, "That's an allergy. That's called an emetic allergy. What is wrong with you?"
Okay. Chakra
Well
talk.
then.
Yeah. I unironically did not know that. Like I thought that an allergy was just, oh yeah, your throat swells up and you die. I did not realize that allergies also included you know, vomiting.
I don't know if I knew that, but I wouldn't have like. I would have assumed that that's an allergy if if it was happening to me,
Yeah.
even if I didn't like inherently know or beforehand know that that was possible for an allergy to do. I think I would have like put two and two together at that point.
Okay, Lennon, I'm bad at math.
That's fine.
I love when people go like, oh, you know, it's simple enough to put two and two together, because it may have been simple, but God, am I bad at math.
Oh well, I don't know. I'm not making like I'm not trying to say that you should have figured it out.
No, I just think it's just funny. Just like I've Lennon, my upbringing was very, you know, I didn't actually know what
I think I've been told.
I didn't know what lactose intolerance was for like a long time. I thought milk just was supposed to make you shit yourself to death. I thought that was just I thought everyone like had really bad stomach aches after eating milk.
Some of them. The rest go to Shiv.
Who's Shiv?
Allergies can also be a rash breakout. Yes, that's more what I'm used to.
Yeah.
A clan works with you?
Yeah. Shiv makes sure we don't sell anything sacred to your people.
Wonder if I can reach over there.
Huh.
Nice. That is something I do really like about this game, is like, a lot of times I can ask myself, I wonder if I can platform over there, and most of the time the option is yes. Found traces of gold in the lower streams. Tomorrow I will attempt to climb the upper cliffs, but if a major load may be nearby. Seen on Tom again, was easy enough to avoid them. Like... Hey, madam, how you doing? Adderall gives you a rash. Penicillin gives you fish lips. See, the fish lips thing, that's something that, like, I've more heard about allergies. Like, people, like, swelling up. How's your day been, Lennon?
I'm pretty low energy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm keeping it chill. Just not doing a ton. I have to do stuff around the house at some point, so trying to conserve energy and brain.
Yeah, that's entirely valid. We were supposed to do Pokemon Mystery Dungeon today, but like, between me and Chris, like, my throat is really sore, and there's a lot of reading in that game. Between my throat being really sore and him just being, like, tired, we're just like, you know what, we'll just do that tomorrow, and I'll do this today instead.
Fair.
Today is just a kind of a sleepy kind of day, I think, just in general.
It feels like it. It feels like it. Why does the character have a jacket that just rides on their shoulders?
Because I thought it looked cool.
But that all the time.
Yes.
Do you think it's pinned on?
Well, I mean, she is a wizard.
You think it's magic?
I think she's using magic to do it.
Do you think the jacket is like Doctor Strange's coat?
I was about to say
cloak.
Doctor Strange's cloak, yes.
Yeah, but it's a jacket.
Lennon, I have a jacket that my grandmother got me before, you know, I never saw her again. And you best believe, if I had, like, Doctor Strange powers, oh no, I would give that jacket sentience, and I would wear it on my shoulders all the time. That is my headcanon for this jacket. Has sentimental value, so she didn't want to lose it, so she just enchanted it to be always on her shoulders. Like, would you not? Like, if you had, like, unstoppable magical power, would you not just,
I would only use it for fashion, you're correct.
Exactly. Like, I mean, that's, like, the best part of magic, right? It's using it for dumb, petty shit. Is there anything back here?
You know what I would do with all of my magical powers? I would take just, like, orbs Just
Yeah.
like little orbs like you get at the knick-knack shop. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. Are there
Orbs.
knick-knack shops? Just orbs, like a glass orb
So,
or a crystal
about
ball.
Shiv. He
Mm-hmm.
examines
I'd get
ancient
baubles. I'd
elven
get
artifacts
baubles
to
and I
find-
would make them
Yeah.
float.
Tells us
Uh-huh.
what not to sell because
And
it's
then I would make them
cultural,
orbit me.
or because it might blow up.
Uh-huh.
How does he know?
He's the thing. What's
And
the
that would be
word?
the entire
Like
thing
your
I would do
mother
with my
your
magical
elf
powers.
stuff.
That
He's
is
the keeper
amazing.
for the Dalish clan?
And I would
And the
tell
Lords of
people that the
Fortune
magic
listen to him?
comes from the orbs, and that the orbs
He pays
give
us a
me
finder's
powers,
fee on
even
stuff
though it's
that
the
should stay with his
inverse.
people.
I love
He also
that.
gives us a heads up about which floor
Yeah.
tiles will set off fire traps or something.
Like, I think if I see that's okay. Can I just like one of my biggest issues with Harry Potter growing up, like before I knew about all like the awful shit that is actually the issue, is the fact that like they're not using magic. Like it's a world where magic has like extremely soft rules, right? Like magic can do
Yeah,
goddamn anything.
nobody's got floating, orbiting orbs.
Yeah, nobody has like magic that's doing like petty shit for no reason. Like in a
Power
soft
is stored in the balls.
yeah. In a soft magic system where you have no rules and no upper limit on what you can do, why would you limit yourself to self-washing dishes? Right? Like, I'm gonna be honest, I would make a dish golem. And it would be my butler.
Like
And
out of dishes or to do dishes.
yes.
Understood. Oh, it could be like a cute little porcelain guy.
Yes, it's a porcelain guy made entirely out of dishes, and he would be a butler. And
But
he
they'd
would
be like broken dishes, the ones that you
no,
drop, and then you're
no,
just like, I'm fed
no.
up.
I
Make
mean, I
him-
mean, I mean, I mean. Also, you could do that, but you could also just have them made out of the dishes that you eat out of.
Like live,
Yes,
like just like a little porcelain kappa that you eat fucking cereal out of his head.
no. Okay, so he is made out of dishes,
What?
and he is entirely
Okay,
modular.
yes.
He's entirely modular. So
Oh, so you just take a plate off when you need one,
yeah, and he also cleans the dishes. And if you
and then
wanted to
just
get
stacks them
really
into himself.
exactly, if you want to get really fancy with
Okay.
it, he could also be your cook as well. You could just go, Dishy, could you make me a sandwich, please? And Dishy would make you a sandwich, and then he would pull a plate out of his chest and put the sandwich on it and give it to you. And then when you're done
Hey,
with the
but-
sandwich, the plate just returns to Dishy, and he cleans it and puts it back in himself.
Okay, but hear me out. Wouldn't he also be filled with knives?
Yes, so if there's a home intruder, Dishy can also serve as a bodyguard.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yes, exactly.
Multi-purpose dish drone.
He would be a companion.
He would be a companion. The very sharp, dirty. Well, not no. He's clean dishes.
No.
So
I imagine he'd probably
Sure,
have
I
he'd probably have
hmm.
like a frame, right? Like a wooden frame, so like there's not dishes touching the floor, and like he's not, and like he can actually like pick things up because he'd have like little hands at the end of his little frame.
okay,
yeah.
but I'm imagining that he has a place to hold the teapot where his head goes.
Yes, exactly, explicitly.
Yes.
But yeah, like if you live in a world that has soft magic, like why would you not just have dumb shit like that? I think
Yeah.
I think the especially dumbest thing about that universe is the fact that just like, oh yeah, no, if Muggles ever decided to fucking like light us up, they could. Like, I'm sorry? Your magic has no rules. What do you mean? Like, if you were ever having to engage the Muggles in one-on-one combat, then you're doing it wrong. Like, literally, you can walk through a neighborhood surreptitiously casting animation spells on the Muggles' houses and have the houses crush the Muggles to death while they sleep.
See, what I thought of is like, you know how what's that thing that happens? I don't remember this series well enough. I remember that there's a thing that happens when you teleport and do it wrong.
Yeah, you get squinched. Yeah, you get shredded by the magic. Yeah,
They can. That's a thing magic can do. They can just do that.
yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing behind Sectum Sempra. Sectum Sempra is just
Is that-
squinching Sectum Sempra is just you squinching another person.
Okay.
Yeah. You basically use.
I don't know. It
you-
seems like there might have been an unimaginative author for that one.
Yeah, a little bit on that one. Yeah, mean, Sectum Sempra basically is you use a magic, like invisible, like knife of pure force to squinch people. Like it, and like by the way, Sectum Sempra is only ever aimed at the chest, which means like you just leave a big gash across someone's chest. Why would you not just aim for the neck or an arm? You know?
See, I'm imagining a scenario where you like twist somebody up like a pretzel,
Yeah. Like you
or
could
just
also
invert them.
yeah. I mean, Lennon, in the 5th book, by the way. So okay, so Harry Potter started as a Sherlock Holmes kind of story, right? Like mysteries.
Did
And then
it?
by the it did, explicitly it did. Like and then by the 3rd book, it turned into an adventure serial because adventure serial sold better. So
Yeah, it's somewhere around the third one where it starts being an ongoing thing instead of
Mhm.
a
Yeah.
not a monster of a week, but like a
Monster of the Year kind of thing.
yeah, like each school year kind of had its own big villain. There was
Yeah.
an overarching villain connecting them. It was very much a young adult like
Adventure
youth
serial, yeah.
book series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but so the magic in like books like 1 through 3, okay, like fine, like that's where the more softer stuff is, and it starts getting a little harder after that. But then, like, you get to the 5th book, and Dumbledore animated those statues in the Ministry of Magic, and they like fought like motherfuckers. If Dumbledore can do that, and Dumbledore is not the strongest wizard in the setting, and it's kind of implied that it's not even like advanced magic because nobody is surprised by it, and we've seen it happen before. Literally, all you
Yeah.
need is one wizard sneaking into the National Guard armory and animating all the guns. Animate all the guns and tell them to go and kill all the muggles. Like, literally, wizards would never
Yeah,
ever need to
wouldn't you
fight.
think that the justification and the in-universe the thing would be the opposite of that? Would be like, hey, we're too strong and it would be unethical for us to like
Explicitly. But instead,
yeah.
it's like, no, if the muggles ever rise up against us, we're fucked. Like, it's kind of why, you can tell that J.K. Rowling is a British liberal. Right? Or not a liberal. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Tony Blair was a liberal, so she's a British liberal. In that like the main goal is for it's not that Voldemort is Wizard Hitler because he is Wizard Hitler. It's that if Voldemort changes things too much, the Muggles become aware and everything will go to shit because the Muggles will rise up and institute a new status quo. Because British liberals hate changes to the status quo. That's it. Like, cause it like it's explicitly a thing. Like, if Voldemort won, the Muggles would then like start waging war against Voldemort, and Voldemort would lose. That's explicitly a thing in the books. Isn't
Okay,
that
so
stupid? You're not fighting to stop the villain because the villain is going to like take over the world. You're fighting to stop the villain because the villain will basically let the people that because the villain will basically let the actual people that control the world know that you exist and they'll wipe you out. Like, how stupid is that? Thank you for the sippy.
okay, so
Sorry.
you know what series I like?
Mm.
Series of Unfortunate Events.
I fucking adored Series of Unfortunate Events.
It was so fun, even when it was the most depressing thing for that age group.
I do wish the ending was a little better. What's the word? Do you remember how it ended?
Not off the top of my head.
So they're stuck on that island.
Yes.
With the
Yes.
with the fungus, right? The fungus that kills you.
Yeah.
And the fungus kills Count Olaf, and they manage to survive, and they just are on the island, and they never ever get off. Right?
I don't think that's right.
I don't remember them getting off the island. I think they just stay and live
No,
on the
but-
island until they die.
Give me 2 moments. 1 second, I'll be right
Like,
back.
I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I might, like, bear in mind, like,
No, I know. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, sorry. Keep accidentally hitting B. Whoops. For Rowling rules are about magic, or magic is provided quirkier versions of regular non-magic things. Exactly. Yeah. Like, okay, chat. If I had unlimited magic power, I mean, first off, I would be a dragon, like an actual, like, massive dragon. Not even. I would just transmute myself into a massive worm. WYRM. And then I would just be doing petty shit with it. But first, I'd probably sleep in my cave for a couple hundred years, because I am fucking tired.
That didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
What happened?
Well, I have the book series
Hey.
on the shelf beside me, but I don't have the last one
Some for
out. It's in a
you.
box.
Some for you.
Hmm.
Hey.
So I was gonna bring it up.
Be a
I thought
dick.
that I thought
That's
there
for
was a
the
bit
whole
because
Stupid
the
birds.
thing about the whole series is it's an unreliable narrator
Yeah,
to like the most extreme.
yeah, Lemony Snicket is kind of a shitty narrator in universe. That is explicitly it. You know what?
I
Let's
thought
just...
that the bit was that like it gives you the happy ending, but it's implied that's not actually what happened. Like or that there's more to the story that he doesn't talk about. I thought that was part of like how it was written in the weird Lemony Snicket way. So I went on to really like Hitchhiker's Guide and just Douglas Adams in general, as well as Terry Pratchett, and that really kind of makes sense as like a literary pathway, I think.
Okay, so reading it. The ending sees the Baudelaire orphans, Violet, Klaus, and Sunny, sailing away from the island with Kit Snicket's baby, Beatrice, after finding a cure for the deadly fungus in the sugar bowl that was with them on the island. However, their exact fate remains ambiguous as they venture into the great unknown with no guarantee of survival, leaving the ending open to interpretation.
There we go, yeah.
So either they die at sea, or they miraculously manage to... I'm going to say, Lennon, with how unlikely it would be for them to get rescued, I'm gonna say they probably just die. Like, how unlucky are the Baudelaires? You know what I mean?
Well, but that's the thing. Something always happens. It's a series of unfortunate events. It's not a series of dying at sea. Something will come up.
That's fair.
A submarine will pop up.
Yeah, that's pretend.
Like
yeah,
it
that's
already
probably...
did.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. They find another submarine.
No, the one sank?
I don't know.
Wasn't there a massive disaster with their other submarine?
There was, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a series of unfortunate events? One series where a violently incestuous uncle murders his way. He's only incestuous in the first book, and that was just for the money.
And it's a fraud.
Yeah.
More so.
But yeah, Lennon, we already said it from my end. Like, if I had access to unlimited magical power, I'd just turn myself into a full-on great worm and then sleep in a cave for a couple hundred years before wiping out all billionaires. What would you do?
Oh,
Unlimited magical power, by the way. Like, literally, like, you could do literally anything. Laws of physics be damned.
oh, farm.
Harm?
Farm.
Farm.
I'd start a commune.
Wait,
That's it.
You'd make communism work.
No, just a little one.
Okay. I mean, remember, Lennon.
Just a little one. I don't know. I'd make a little farm.
Remember, Lennon. You could do the literally impossible. You could make
No,
communism
I'd
work.
go live in the woods, and I'd build a farm in the woods, and my friends could live there with me. There we go.
Actually, no, but before I go to sleep in that cave for a couple
And then
hundred years, I
I'd
think
have
I
the
would...
power to defend it.
Yeah. Before I go
Yeah.
to sleep with that cave for a couple hundred years, I feel like I would kill all billionaires first.
Yeah. I
Like,
don't know if I have
just-
the energy for that.
I mean, yeah, but like in this
I
case,
want to be left
Lennon,
alone at this point.
Lennon, in that case though, I would be a giant dragon, just a giant silver worm
Yes.
sailing through the air. It would literally take as much effort as it takes squishing a bug.
I should
Yeah.
tell you about this one D&D character I had once. It was like my second D&D character. She was. Do you remember in the Unearthed Arcana there was a fighter subclass called the Brute,
Yes.
and the bit was that you just punch harder. Essentially, you
Mm-hmm.
hit harder with every few level ups,
Mm-hmm.
forgoing a lot of specialization, or maybe going specifically into specialization of punching. I made her a tavern brawler,
Uh-huh.
and she was a dragonborn.
Oh.
Um, and her backstory was that she was her backstory is that she was an egg stolen by an adventuring party from
Mm-hmm.
a dragon cult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then sold to a coliseum type thing. So
Mm-hmm.
she grew up as a gladiator. So she's this like big hulking dragonborn who only knows how to do fighties.
Hmm. That reminds me of one of my favorite characters. She's a half dragon. She's a
Yeah.
She's a Drake Warden half dragon. Her name is Illyria Spirit Scale, and she was the child of a human adventurer and a blue dragon. The blue dragon basically like got alignment switched by like the power of love or whatever, and the local villagers decided, hey, there's a dragon up there, and it hasn't come to kill us lately. Because, it hasn't, like, by lately, like, I mean, like, for the last, like, few decades. And, the adventure is just, like, literally, they're just, like, living, like, life. Just, like, living, like, like, playing happy families with eggs and everything. And, the adventures, the adventurer and the dragon, like, they're, planning on moving and leaving, but they gotta wait for their eggs to hatch. And the villagers come up to kill them. 'Cause, like, it's a dragon, we don't know when it will attack us again, let's go kill it while it's, sedate. And
Yeah.
they smash all of the eggs except one. And the adventurer father, is killed trying to protect the dragon mother, trying to talk it out. And grievously wounded, she flies away and just crashes. And then Illyria hatches, like, basically, like, in her mother's fucking skeleton, basically. And she's like, ah. So she's a half-dragon who is imbued with all of the ghosts of her, like, unborn siblings. And, she's just a misanthrope. She fucking hates humanity. Her end goal is to, like... Her end goal is basically just become a true dragon and just fucking wipe that village out. It's great. It's kind of a reverse of the dragon killed my family origin. Like,
I like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to play her again. The only ever time I got to play her was in a ex-boyfriend's game, and he was a very bad DM, and he got us all killed. Surprisingly not the reason we broke up. He put us in an adventure where the dungeon was actually a mimic, and then was like, well, of course there's no way out of a mimic. I'm like, well, does the mimic shit, my guy? The mimic has a butthole somewhere. No-oh.
He's. I
Like-
mean, well, what it needs. What does it?
Yes, mimics have buttholes.
I I don't believe you.
They do. Well, Lennon, the stuff they eat has to go somewhere. They can't digest all of it.
No, maybe they do.
They don't. Mimics have to fucking digest. Mimics have to poop.
I disagree that that's necessary.
The villagers did their own self-fulfilling prophecy. Explicitly, they did. Look, if that mimic does not have a butthole, I know Illyria, and yeah, no, she would make that mimic have a butthole.
Ridiculous.
If it doesn't have a butthole, she will make it have a butthole.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah. DM
I
devises
disagree with your tactics.
DM devises an unwinnable scenario. Also DM, well, you walked into an unwinnable scenario. Are you stupid? Exactly. There should always be a way out. Like, unless you, like, especially if you give the players, like, the call to adventure should not be also the thing that kills you. Like if you put a door in front that says instant death inside, and you walk inside, then okay, that's fine. But if it's like, hey, there is a tavern, whoops, the tavern's a mimic. Like, with no way to tell that the tavern was a mimic, right? There should be...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't know. I've had it happen as a DM where it's just like the party doesn't look for clues in a way that like even when you think that you're putting the plot hook in front of them,
I mean, no,
people
his
can just
in-
miss something. But then
no.
don't make that location the
Yeah.
mimic then. But
Yeah.
wait till
mean-
the party picks up on the thing and then put the thing.
Yeah. I mean, there's also the fact that, like, if the tavern was a mimic, the moment we walk through the door, we're fucked. But also, like, mimics
Yeah.
are supposed to be sticky. So touching the tavern at all should have been like, oh, this is a mimic. You know?
Yeah, that's kind of the problem with homebrew though. Sometimes is
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I don't
like-
think there's a tavern mimic in.
Yeah. He intended it to be a fucking to be a death trap anyway. At the end of it, he's like, yeah, no, expected you all to die immediately. Like, why?
That's rude.
Yeah, like he literally made an unwinnable adventure for like no reason. Okay, we're getting back to the game, Kelsey. I
wasn't
promise.
expecting.
What?
I don't know. You with the birds. This is fun.
Oh, good.
Well, I forgot
I
to do
help?
my makeup this morning. Fuck, I feel stupid.
I sent you some pictures of my dragonborn.
Sometimes I practice
Mhm.
with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around.
He's great.
Lots of water.
Is it magic or?
It's not magic.
Oh,
My
I
mother
love
says
them.
the Canari used to be closer to dragons.
Yeah.
Something in our blood.
The Antom called you a Dari.
But also, if you're
Yeah.
inside a mimic that's
Old
a building,
Kunari
you should be able
word
to
for
fight your way.
fire breather.
Exactly.
A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks Adari were meant for
Well,
something
yeah. What's the
special.
point if you can't?
She's always
Ew.
looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds.
I'm gonna be on.
No, that was probably. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. You go first.
Oh, I was gonna say my dragonborn. She was probably one of my
My mother
favorite
left
D&D
the key not
characters.
far from here. She got
Next to
herself
only
transferred to
my
Kontar
other
from Kabbalah.
dragonborn, who
Smuggled me
was
there and then
a
walked out.
charlatan rogue
I thought
type
Kontar was well
spellcaster.
fortified.
Hmm.
How did she escape with a child?
What is it?
Lucan
The
isn't
arcane
a
trickster.
prison. People can leave if they want.
He was like a necromancy-focused arcane trickster.
Oh.
There was a little bit of homebrew going on.
Yeah. I think, like, so, the season 2 of, the Koros thing, you know, like, starting again, basically. I think...
Oh yeah.
I think I want to do a changeling village, because I've told you about changeling villages, right? Or at least one of us has, right?
Yeah.
Did I tell you that
this-
did I tell you that they're mimics?
And no, maybe
Yes.
yes, no.
Yeah. Well, not all of them. Like, some changeling villages are also mimics, because changelings and mimics actually share a common ancestor. In Koros.
So explain what this means.
So it means that the entire village is one big mimic. And the changelings live inside. And the...
So like the buildings are part of the mimic.
Yes. And because
Interesting.
changelings are hunted as monsters, if the village is ever found, the village can just pick up and leave.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So, neither changelings nor mimics know where they come from, and whereas a lot of mimics are, you know, animals, basically, that just, you know, ambush predators, there are a few mimics that are intelligent, and their ability to...
intelligent.
Yeah. and their ability to shapeshift...
Sorry.
And their ability to shapeshift is very, very similar to changelings and how their shapeshifting ability works. It doesn't go through blood, of course. You can't drink blood from a building. But, like, a mimic is able... If a mimic consumes an object, they're able to turn into that object, which works very similar to how changelings work, right?
Yeah.
So, they do not know where they come from, either of them. But they both know that they probably come from the same place, wherever that is. So that has led to changelings and mimics generally tending to be pretty chill with each other. Now, wild mimics will still eat a changeling adventurer, but like most like intelligent mimics will recognize a changeling as kin, and vice versa.
I have a question.
Yes,
Are they from space?
they don't know.
Okay, but do you know?
The answer is it's wherever the DM wants it to for that particular story.
Okay, fine. I'm saying it's from space then.
Yeah. Me personally,
What would you do? What? Well, is that a plot point?
me personally, they're primordial sentience. Like
Interesting.
leftovers of the
Yeah.
first sentience, because like the goddess, the goddess Lane, right? She made
Yeah.
she made the dragons
Oh,
first.
right. Space isn't really a thing.
Yeah, she made the dragons first, and then she started making the rest of the things. But the thing is that raw material needs to exist, right? There needs to be a primordial clay that she made things from, right? Changelings and mimics are leftovers of that primordial clay, or primordial wax in this case. Which is why changelings, when they shapeshift, it gives them a waxy texture. It's like like when a changeling is shifting, and when a mimic is shifting, it looks like melting wax. It's because they're made of that primordial divine wax. That's my personal thing for when I'm running Karos.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I've decided that since hags eat babies turn them into other hags, since I have a horns and tails, the only reason I started out as an abandoned tiefling baby, which assumed there's a lot of abandoned tiefling babies. Yeah, no, explicitly. Also, it would mean that if if a tiefling is into wax play, it's kind of fucked up. No, not tiefling, a changeling, sorry.
Repeat that, sorry? My brain didn't process that.
If a changeling was into wax play, it'd be a little bit fucked up.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, because they're literally made of divine wax.
Is
You little
it
guys
made
hungry?
of flesh or is...
Are they made of wax, or is the candle made of
Do you
flesh?
miss living under the
Yes,
cube?
that's it. There you go.
Not much to
Thank you.
miss.
Thank you. I appreciate
I was a
that.
baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me.
Yeah, I do hope
Flesh candle.
Wednesday. I do hope Wednesday. I do imagine that like if the changelings they do use like flesh cut off as like candles. I think that'd be fun.
No. No.
I mean, they do leave parts of themselves behind if they have to shapeshift into something smaller than them.
Happy Valentine's Day. Here's a new candle for your table. It's my dick.
I imagine that would actually be like a sign of affection for them, actually.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Here, have my genitals.
No, not the genital part. The candle part. Like you make somebody a candle.
Okay, yes. Okay, sure.
Yeah, you make someone a candle out of your runoff. I don't think runoff is the right cast off, I guess.
Mhm.
Oh, I keep accidentally pressing B instead of A.
There's enough for all
Those
of you.
jizzy jewels. I imagine the candle when
Shaitan
it's
was
burned would
worried
probably
about what
smell
the
like the
Qunari
person
would
it
do
came
with the
from
fire
too, so that
breathing
would also
like
make
me.
it a romantic
What
gesture.
would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antom. Use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Qun.
Sorry.
Oh, I scared the fucking birds, god damn it.
Oh no.
Come on. Over here's where I practice.
Hmm?
Why not on the beach?
What?
The birds just
What'd
ate.
you say?
Scare them any more than you already
Oh,
did. and they'll be crapping everywhere.
I got nothing.
Hmm.
What
there's
the crap
this-
is that?
The Antam must be marking their territory.
Hang on, there's an Etsy lady that takes your partner's cum and kneads it into clay and bakes it into jewelry.
No, thank you. Nope.
Well, now I wish I could.
Not for me.
Well, now I wish I could produce something. That would be a really fun
Not on
Valentine's
my
gift.
beach.
It's not for me. It's not to my taste. I would not be giving that to my partners.
Oh no, I'd give it to Chris without telling him, and and then I would tell him like
Oh,
a month
God.
later.
Oh no. Terrible.
Bosh, Vatari. Come on. These banners need to
I
burn.
hate that idea.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I just have I don't know. Why?
Because it'd be funny.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
No, I mean the idea of the product altogether. I can't wrap my head around it.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets
I mean,
stuff
it
mix
would be
together.
fucked. It would be fucked
Then
up.
there's this rush of
Said we
heat as
both
I
are
pull it
like,
out.
God, no, this is not real. This is not real. There's no
Is-
fucking way. Oh my God, it's real. Whether you're making a fertility journey, getting a vasectomy gift, or surprising your partner, or just want to be that much closer, will turn your cum into a real gem. We love being inclusive, and the
Hey.
trinkets of both male and female cum can be used.
I don't want anything that's produced from the body cast off of my partners. Like, I don't need any of that as a keepsake. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't.
Oh my God.
I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my
hate
tongue
it.
got in the way.
No, I
Mouth
It's
hate
on
it.
fire.
amazing. I hate it, but it's amazing.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
I guess that's the trade-off for being a fire breather.
It's fine.
I
I smell stuff better than most
why?
people.
Hmm.
An on-time
Why are we
supply
here?
cache.
Why did this happen?
bad
Why
it's
did I have
locked
to
up.
think about these
Because
things?
God is dead.
Watch.
Ah, shit. Sometimes I think about a thing I read on the internet one
Gotcha.
time,
Mm-hmm.
and just the line, I will stare into the face of God and walk backwards into
Wow,
hell.
it burned right through it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Melts
think
some
about that a
metals, not
lot.
all.
How'd you
And I
figure out
don't know
which
where
kinds
it
of
came
metals you
from.
could melt?
My mother said I went
Just
through a
those
lot of
words
spoons as a
are
baby.
something.
Oh God. Lennon, why are people like this?
I
This
I
way.
don't know.
More birds to...
There's a Wiccan love spell where you needed menstrual blood to make it a sort of love potion.
I don't care for that either. Oh, thank you.
Oh fuck. Human beings are gross.
Yeah,
Like,
a little bit.
actually.
What we should do is put everybody into some type of non-corporeal form.
Mm-hmm. Or just replace humanity
Beings
with
of
other
pure
things.
energy.
Just replace humanity with other things.
That works too.
I'm going to turn everyone on Earth into a Therian. It'd be funny. Everyone just wakes up.
I don't
like,
want to cure cancer. I want to make people into dinosaurs.
Exactly. Exactly.
Love it.
But like, and not just like the I'm done with humanity. I'd rather be a dragon Therianism. No, I want people to be like the existential crisis Therians because it would be funny. I want like just cast the spell like that. You know, that's what I would do. I would just for fun, just for one day, just give everybody the existential crisis of like, why am I not a cat? Why am I not a dog? Why? Just to see what would happen.
Probably, I don't know, cause some trauma.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, if I do it to the right people, we'd probably see animal HRT overnight.
Something like that.
You know what I mean? Lennon, I'm sorry. I'm being
Garage.
silly.
It's Tosh.
I'm just
I
trying to
brought
think
food.
if that's possible
Sabotage.
by
Mm.
any
It's
stretch
good
of
you came
our
early.
technology
Feather
currently.
CRISPR, probably.
Probably.
It's going to
Yeah,
be-
I'm like,
Who is this
they've done
with
some
you?
weird things to
This is
things.
Rook. She's a
Mhm.
friend.
A friend. All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Good
There's,
rain.
I don't
not
know.
Mist rain.
Yeah, there's no reason they couldn't do.
Yeah. Why are there so many twinks in this game?
And we can also just use like biotech as well.
Hmm. Hang on.
Are we there yet? Do we have cool cybernetics and shit yet?
I mean, honestly, like that would be nice. Just upload my body and my brain into like a fucking cyborg body. Just fuck it.
I want to be a Roomba. Give me a knife. Make me a Roomba.
No. I mean, imagine if you did like turn your consciousness into like a program, and you could just jump between bodies, like literally, like you could just be a Roomba, or you could be or you could be like a robot, or you could just be like a ceiling fan if you wanted to, you know? You just
Yeah, just one day you're just like, I'm gonna be a radiator. I'm gonna provide warmth for a few hours.
yeah, like just. I feel like if everybody was just a digital consciousness, you could just jump between bodies as you feel like it. That'd be fun.
I want to
Gen-
experience being a wristwatch for a day. Time
this
is now 12:41.
This is the scene with the bad writing that people don't like in reviews. Okay, Lennon, let's pay attention and let's see how bad writing is.
Okay, let's go.
What's the difference between drip rain and mist rain?
Drip rain soaks through the clothes. Mist rain just wets the skin. Sorry, I don't know all the words in your language.
No, I get it.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antam when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Kyun. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antam cannons. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
Have we reached the bad writing yet? Because it just seems like this person doesn't speak English as a first language and is just trying his best. I'm not seeing the bad writing yet.
Yeah,
I'm sorry the Antam did that to you.
I do not have my own.
I'm
life or
confused.
work, but
Yeah.
I remember who I am.
Yeah, like he's not using
The Antam.
contractions. He's using very, very like short common
Saw their
words.
banners?
And he's
They're in the
being
area.
and he's stopping
not
mid
miss.
sentence to try and think of the
Okay.
word, like audibly.
Let me know if they bother you.
I am at peace, Avatosh. I have the clouds to watch and fish
Okay,
to
so I'll
eat.
give you a different
More
perspective
than
here.
just fish. Here you go.
I
Shaitan
don't
said
have
to
the
eat
audio,
food
I'm
before
just
it
reading
spoils.
the subtitles, and I
Mhm.
don't see anything wrong
I like the
with
cookies better.
anything.
Yeah.
Everyone likes the
There's a
cookies
fucking
better.
fly
Like
in
outside
here.
of what we're
I
saying,
like
it's
the
somebody whose like first language isn't
Thank you.
the common word here.
Avatosh.
Yeah.
Panahe done. I'll see you soon.
No, like he's like he's like audibly
So,
stopping
the dragon
to like
hunter has a softer side.
think of the word.
The Kyun says you take care of people.
Yeah, but that's not writing.
So you're
Yeah,
a little
like,
Kunari,
that's
a
fair.
little Rivani, and
Ugh.
a little dragon.
Yeah?
Okay, there's actually a fly in here, and it is flying around, getting in my face. It's actually making me very, very annoying. That's exactly the kind of thing that gamers think is bad writing. Yeah, it's like somebody not speaking English as their first language. You know what? That tracks.
I don't know, I'd love to
I
see
get
what
that.
people say is the issue, so I
Yeah.
could like
Come on. I should
Look
tell my
for
mother
that.
how Karash is doing.
Yeah. Like, what explicitly was the thing that people were complaining about? Was it the fact that he doesn't speak English very well?
So how do you get it?
I left my old life behind when I joined the Antivan Crows. Then I had to leave that to help stop Solus. So you take what works from each part, right?
Yeah. I had to take Kunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and Ravain were at peace. Now the Antam have broken from the Kyun and started attacking. People
Tasha's mom prepares him a meal every night because his PTSD is so bad, all he can do is look at the sky and doesn't do a good job take care of himself. He was just requesting that Tosh bring him cookies. People thought that was lame. What? Huh? What is wrong with him wanting baked goods? That... Lennon, do you understand that? Because I don't.
No, I'm confused.
Yeah, like, what's wrong with him wanting some baked goods?
look at me like they're scared I'll switch
So
sides.
it's not an issue with like
That's
how
their
it
loss.
was done or what
People
the.
who've only ever been
So
one thing
I'm
will never
confused.
know.
Like,
it's just
it's
that- it's-
an issue of the content, not the
Mm.
writing.
It's the fact that this guy, who does not speak English very well and was taken from a far-off country against his will, wants some home-baked goods from back home. Because I'm assuming cookie is, like, not the actual word for it. I'm assuming that in, like, their native tongue, it's, like, a different word for a similar thing. And Tosh's mother is Kunari and knows all of the traditional recipes. So I imagine it's probably not just any cookies, it's probably cookies from back home. Man probably just wants something from, like, you know, something to remind him of where he's from. Every single review I saw about the writing mentioned the I like the cookies, yeah, everyone likes the cookies as being an example of bad writing. That's silly. That's absolutely fucking silly. Like, no, that literally reads like somebody who's homesick wanting a home cooked confection. Like, there's a reason why we send like sweets and shit to soldiers in Afghanistan. Because like it's something that they can't get over there and reminds them of home.
Yeah.
That's dumb. Lyndon, this actually reminds me of something that I actually want to talk to you about. Have you noticed that people don't have fucking empathy anymore?
Yeah.
Specifically, like, on the younger side?
Just in general.
Mm-hmm. Like, it seems
Yeah.
like over the last, like, 4 years, like, just empathy is at, like, an all-time fucking low for, like, and I'm not entirely... It can't just be COVID lockdowns, right? It can't just be that. Like...
I really don't know.
Yeah. Like, it's just...
I miss empathy.
Yeah, same. Like, I try and have empathy, is what, like, I mean, I shouldn't try. I do have empathy. But fucking, like, it
Mother,
just seems like
What are you
fucking...
doing here?
You used to call
every
me Tom.
day.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I definitely feel you.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's sleeping in my base, which means I own the bed. I'm actually next
Yeah.
on laundry detail.
Mm-hmm.
She always did like the mouthy ones.
I have
In
an idea.
truth,
Not an idea. I have
Evitash's
a
tastes are quite varied. Although it is
related bit
uncommon
in the
for
back
her
of
to-
my
Ha!
head. I'm just like,
Okay, no, finish your thing. Finish your thing. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pause because I think a thing's happening.
okay. No, I'm not gonna. I was gonna say that I have a related bit in the back of my head. I just don't think I'm gonna bring it up too much.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you about it later.
Okay. So,
Okay. What's happening?
I think I'm getting clocked. My character is trans in the story.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting clocked. Because look at this up there. In truth, Evitash's taste can be quite varied. It was uncommon for her to be attracted to men. I'm getting fucked.
Okay. Let's see.
My character looks the way she does, and she's getting fucking clocked by this old lady. Oh my god.
attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the tablet.
Oh wow,
you
my
had
character's not
recovered.
even gonna call her
I
on that.
wondered
Damn.
if some of the symbols
I would
might be
punch her in the
Is
used
mouth.
that
the
what was
Anton.
happening?
Be gentle.
I think so. I'm not sure. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
okay, chat, was that my character getting clocked, or does she say that regardless? Like, if I was playing as a cis female character, would that line have been the same?
Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
Check your identity settings. Recall. No, my character is set as trans femme.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language. Panahadan, Evitash. You did well bringing Karash.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it every time we interact with her mother. Now, I'm gonna pay attention and see if she does fucking if that was actually her
Sorry.
clocking me or not.
She's like that.
So, the mouthy ones, huh?
Well, thanks for coming. We should get back.
Thanks for having me along. Maybe we can do this again.
Look, if she was clocking me, my
Right.
character should have like a Mass
Yep.
Effect style interrupt thing to punch her in the mouth. I'm just saying. It's like now I want to know if that was actually like them recognizing my character's identity, or if it's like I'm like, you know, because like that's one thing here is like everyone has been so accepting. I am an elf and transgender in this game right now.
Mhm.
Elves face discrimination. I imagine trans people do as well. So like, but like I've not seen a single fucking person even like bring up the fact that I'm a knife here. Like, so it
Yeah.
feels really weird that it's not been brought up at all.
Hmm.
Ah, fuck, I'm out of tea and my throat still hurts. Damn it. Sorry you wasn't paying attention. Fair enough. I don't know. Bran, I mean, you've played this game. Did she give you any shit for being... Because I assume you played as a guy. Nev talks about it sometimes? Okay. Thank you for the lurk, Tolpanzer. Oh, I haven't leveled her up at all. I should do that. Alright, do we have any other missions here?
I think if you don't mind, I'm going to head out.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I'm just... I
Mostly a
appreciate...
lay down.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming and hanging out, Lennon.
Yeah, I wanted to at least say hi, and then I wanted to stick around for a bit.
Okay. Did she say the men thing? Men line?
Oh, she said that
Okay.
that's it.
Okay,
She
so
might-
it's possible she clocked my character, but also possibly she just says that. Oh, so yeah, no, okay, so I got clocked then. I should be able to clock her in the mouth.
Oh, rude. Okay, I'm gonna catch you later.
Alright, have a good one, Lennon. Have a good lay down.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, no, because your character, if your character is a guy, then it's possible that it's possible that she's like she did clock you. It's just that you've been identifying as male the entire time. That I don't know. It literally it could just be that she's just trans misogynist. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to make sure and see.
Yeah. I mean that like because remember like the Kunari, their whole thing is like strength and all that. So it's possible that they view trans masks as more valid because you're opting into strength, like quote unquote.
Either
Mm-hmm. So that's probably it. They probably view trans femmes as lesser because they opted into the weaker thing. Oh, that's
Who knows?
yeah. I mean, hey, it.
But
All right.
I got cut.
Okay. I'm gonna clock her in the mouth. All right. So let's do these side quests, chat, and then let's go back to the main thing. There is one character within Tasha's storyline that has chest surgery scars. Fun.
Ready for a fight?
God, I killed that guy so hard he went into the floor. See, now that I finally got some of my more, like, abilities, I'm actually being able to get in and out with magic a lot easier. That's nice, at least. Where are these locks supposed to be? What the... Well, that's weird. Wait, is that a fake wall? Huh? I'm extremely confused by this.
Okay. Door's sealed, but those figures next to it look different. Might be a clue for how to open it.
Okay, so there's the vault that I have to get to at the end, but like, where's the rest of it?
I wish I could breathe fire. I don't know, it just feels like the kind of thing that could be useful, you know?
Sometimes it helps to burn through stuff.
I wonder if we can make it go further or hotter. How long can you hold your breath?
Not long. Healers say it's because breathing fire hurts my lungs.
Oh, never mind then.
This is a weird fucking side quest. That ghost just raced past me. I feel like if the Grey Wardens are employing their dead to guard their treasures, maybe their retirement benefits aren't all that's cracked up to be. Like, imagine dying and it's like, alright, we need you to guard the door to our treasure vault for, like, the rest of eternity. Enjoy your afterlife, idiot.
Got it.
I'll need a wisp.
Let's see if it burns.
Gosh, are you gonna actually do the thing?
Eyes up. Watch your aim coming.
Why can't I? Why can I not lock on? Why is this not?
I'm gonna be taking fire.
It wouldn't let me lock on. That is fucking silly. Yeah, I'll go back to the lighthouse and check my character's pronouns and everything when I'm done here. That's really fucking silly. Like, I just could not lock onto the guy with the 2 axes. I don't know why.
Finish them off.
Oh, and there's an ogre there. Cool.
Ranged incoming.
Or a blighted Kunari, I guess, is the term.
Loosen the lid for ya. Coming from the right. Wow, Tosh. Next one.
Oh my god, he has no health.
Rook, good hit.
How did it survive with 1 hit point? Are you kidding me?
Ready for a follow-up. All clear.
So we have a 3-way combo right now, actually. That's fun. Okay, so I need to get up there, but how do I get up there? Gotta get up somehow. Is there like a ladder? Oh. Shit. Very cool. Why do I call it what? Why do I call it what? A 3-way combo? Because so my Void Blade detonates Sundered, and Enfeebling Shot applies Weakened, and Dragonfire Cut detonates Weakened. It seemed the way when I was clicking it, it said the Void Blade combos with this, and this combos with this. I'm gonna be honest,
hunters I run into aren't like
if I could have a spell that applied sundered,
you.
like,
The Lords of
and
Fortune,
I don't
mean.
know.
It's surprising.
Oh, you thought we were assholes.
No. Well, maybe a bit. Before, but not now.
I don't know. I don't
Most treasure
understand how the
hunters don't
system works.
care. They take whatever's shiny to try and sell it, no matter how important it is.
Right. Assholes. The Lords like treasure, but we do it right. We have Shiv for elf stuff and my mother for Kunari stuff.
That's surprisingly.
Like, it's just like a really weird
Also keeps us
like
from getting cursed
thing
and
here.
crap.
Where like, it's just really weird how the system works, because it's like I don't really have party members. I have an extra like 2 pages of spell book that occasionally talk at me. Really, it's fucking weird. I'm not a huge fan of how it works. I'm going to be completely honest. I miss having party members. Like, I might as well just have a radio with them talking, you know what I mean? It's very frustrating. But it is how it is, I suppose. How do I get up there? I have to specifically call on their abilities. They won't cast them by themselves. They will fight, but it'll just be auto attacks. How do I get up there? Because I'm honestly getting a little confused. Like, I want to finish this quest. But there's no way to do it. At least there's no way I see to get up there. Well, I guess I don't care, I suppose.
Seems like you're never far from the water in Ravine, one way or another.
The boss here is tempted to help the boss in Treviso. I will not have the butcher complaining that I'm hindering his efforts. Gillinane does not reward those who fail. Find the closing supplies and bring to the warden fort. Give them both to the butcher and show them the Antam who serve Pensionek are worthy of greatness. Yes.
It's like the on.
I mean, the final warden treasure key. It's up here, and there's no way to get up here. I'm in Ravine.
No, I mean,
Oh, I gave up. I went over here.
Go down the map.
Mm-hmm. There's no way up, Bram.
No, there is because I'm on the.
Mm-hmm.
There's a. Maybe.
This here? That is a ramp down here.
So then
It would have to be over here,
see
but there's
where
no...
there's that pathway.
This here?
That. Right there.
Up here. Okay, I'll go look here, but I didn't see it.
Walk.
Mm-hmm. That is death. That's a death pit, Bram.
Other way.
Hmm?
Go this way.
Okay. I mean, this just goes back to where I came from.
I know.
And then through here is where it goes to the plaza. There's nothing here. The closest thing I can find that's a way up is over here. I go this way. Not the stairway this way. Oh, wait. No, that's a note. There's no ladder. I thought I saw a ladder glint. There's not. Closest I can find is if I go this way and I go here. And I had Tosh burn this down. I go up here. There's a door. The door
Can't
won't.
do this without a wisp.
Wisp. Okay, go the other way. I know where you need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Go down there. There's, you know, that courtyard area that it leads out to.
Mm-hmm.
No. Turn to your right. Stop. Stop. Turn to your right. Look up.
No.
Bomb.
I tried. Tosh won't hit it.
Got it.
Or maybe she will this time. Okay.
Looks like we
There's
made...
a wisp up there.
Brian, you saw me do it earlier. You saw me click on it earlier.
I was in the middle of a cutscene
Okay.
of my own game.
Tosh literally said, like, no, can't do, boss. And I'm just like, the fuck. I fucking hate this video game, I swear to God. This is draconophobic. Thank you, Bran.
You're welcome. That's a good thing. Hey, Mike. What guide you?
I mean, that one was just a bug. Everyone say thank you, Bran. This just feels like a very inefficient way to have a door opener. Just needing the spirits of the damned to fucking help you through.
Hear that? Door's open.
Alright, let's go get our treasure and finish the quest. And then we can move on. Move on with our lives. And in we go. That is not as good. Grab that and... Well, even if that guy had managed to get in, this wouldn't have been he wouldn't have been able to open this. Amazing. that. Congratulations, ancient traveler. You opened up my chest. I sure hope you have this knife that belonged to an ancient elven god that's not related to this site at all. Fucking silly. Okay. Last quest, and then we can go back to the crossroads.
That Dalish clan you worked with really has a keeper named Shiv?
His full name is longer. Shibari.
His name is Shibari, huh? Mm-hmm. Do tell me more.
Aura.
Shivanis? That's Elven for dedication to duty.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's more like it. Elfier, I mean. And you call him Shiv, for short.
And because he once stabbed a Venatori in the face.
Oh my!
Yeah, he drank for free that night.
Yeah, no, I'm calling him Shibari.
Looks like the Antam got the supplies that were meant for the crows.
We need to get those supplies back and pay back the Antam.
Come on. Time for the crows to send their regards.
No. No, I do not care what that man's actual name is. His name is Shibari, and he better be trussed up in ropes when I find him. There's a quest back here. I think I've just fucked up going to it. This way? This way. It's above me somewhere. How do I get up there? Hmm. Oh, really?
Ready for a follow-up? Behind you! End it now! Ready to go. Bet.
Watch for incoming.
I'm not a giant fan of just being completely backed into a corner. Not the biggest fan of that.
Got him ready for you.
Rain!
was... I'm dumb and did not pay attention to where I was. These multi-level maps are gonna kill me, I swear to God. I did not need to go there. Hello? That was my Discord entry noise. Why did it just play? Did I get disconnected and reconnected to the server? Is that what it was? That was weird. He's just a regular
Get ready to
guy.
fight.
Why does he have a health bar? He's just a regular guy. Yeah, his attack pattern is the exact same as every other guy. I feel like this guy should have had a...
Wow, Tosh, nice one.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready here.
Ready. Finish it.
He didn't even have that much health. That's roughly about as much health as like a regular guy has. That's silly.
Get clear.
I'm ready.
Let's go. Ready. They're dead now. Hey, they had one of the crows prisoner. She's still alive.
I feel like maybe this game, despite having all of the issues it had, maybe it needed a few more months in the oven. I don't know.
The Antom kept me alive so they could use me to trick Ravain into sending more supplies. I didn't think anyone was coming.
The Lords of Fortune wouldn't abandon you. It's the least we could do for the crows.
Thank you for your timely arrival. I'll get the supplies to Treviso and pay back the Antom there.
I mean, maybe my character could have said something, being a crow herself. I'm just saying, I don't know. Just a thought, maybe? I don't know. Oh, I didn't mean to do that shit. I wasn't thinking when I clicked that. Okay. So, next one... we need to get there. Which is up where we were before. Maybe it's because he has a title. Fucking landed gentry every time. Return to the caves of Sharksmith once they are fully accessible. What the fuck do you mean, the caves of Sharksmith? Okay, I suppose this is just a mission we can't do yet, I suppose. Alright. Weh. Hi, Raz. I need to pee, so I'm going to go do that. I'll be back in a minute. Don't die, everyone.
Tell me faster.
Roll up, here we have the gender-confused creature! It can fix a car, and a computer, and it comes with 17 Nintendo Entertainment Systems.
It's 19 now, thank you.
Where did you get 2 more? Aw yeah, my dad's a castle now. This is so much better than when he was a woman. He's still an object.
I'm refraining. She's so fucking proud of herself.
Hi, Godmom. And I could. There's a Discord notification. Fucking. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, there's not a ton of lizard bases, but like. Fucking, I could. I'm getting all up inside her guts. Oh, Shodan, you're so tight. I have to crawl to get around in there. No, brain, no, that's illegal, brain. Look, chat. I simply would not get murdered by Shodan. I'm sorry, like, it's true, but, like, I simply would not. Like, fucking, all those people that got turned into, like, cyborgs and shit? Like, nah, I'm sorry, like, fucking... skill issue. Alright, so let's see this trailer. Tenkaichi 4, Dragon Ball Sparking, alright. Thank you, Grim. Oh boy, alright, okay, alright, Jesus, alright, okay, so, oh, jeez, does that put us over a threshold? I think that puts us over a threshold. Hello. Alright. Can we just go back to the lighthouse, please? How are you doing, Chad? Nobody die? If any of you died, I'm gonna be very disappointed. I specifically asked for you to not die. Personally, I think they only had a year or two development for the game, specific for a version of the game. You didn't. Good. Man, I'm gonna be honest, as much as I am enjoying this game, it does feel like they really fucked up a little bit for their final game and like the initial like quadrilogy. They really kind of fucked up some shit. Why is the merchant gender? I don't know. Why is the merchant gender? I feel like that's something you need to ask you have to figure out yourself. I don't think I can weigh in on that for you. That is not a pet. That is a hug.
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
Oh my god, Jax. You real... Yeah, no, why would you self-harm like that, Jax? Like, actually. Self-harm is not the way. I hope everyone's having a good time, though. Like, I know I didn't, I wasn't supposed to be doing Veilguard today, but I just didn't have the throat to fucking...
They've got the relic vault squared away well enough.
If the gods are stirring up trouble in Al...
I didn't have the throat for, playing Mystery Dungeon today. But we will be back with that tomorrow. Getting yours and enjoying my voice. Oh, good. I'm glad, because it's fucking shredded at the moment. It's so cold out.
This Nadas Derthalin spirit you found.
I sure didn't expect that.
Be careful. The things that pop out of nowhere usually bite you in the ass.
Like Hassan?
Here we go!
Happy to help.
The Night Grove Dopamine Rush, getting 1 or 2 remaining nukes and builds. Great. Nice.
Knew you could do it, Rook.
I caught my breath.
Yeah, like I didn't think I don't think I'll
I
ever
heard
get
about
used
this
to
Nadas Derthalens.
God, I don't think I'll ever get used to wind so cold that it shreds your throat by breathing in. That's really all I was gonna say.
Spirit you found.
I sure didn't expect that.
Be careful. Things that pop out of nowhere usually bite you in the ass.
Like Hassan?
And that beak of his hurts.
That's it. That's the end of the. Why did you restart the conversation? You were finished with the conversation. That's another thing. It's like it seems like a lot of BioWare's technology has just gotten worse. They used to be really good about starting conversations over when they were interrupted. Now they're not really doing that anymore. It's just kind of like I don't know. It's weirdly imprecise. Sometimes it'll restart when it doesn't need to, and sometimes it just won't when it really needs to. I've actually missed a dialogue in that way.
Let's get going. I've been thinking. Lancet and Remy used special food to train the Griffins. Said it was the fastest way to start a bond.
Right, what'd you call it? Turlum?
That's it. And gingerwort truffles were the Griffins' favorite treats. They grow around ruins. We're going to teach Hassan how to find some.
You didn't want to pick up that that item that time.
How did you end up with the Grey Wardens?
Grew up in a Dalish clan. I'd hear all these stories about things that happened thousands of years ago.
The Dalish do love their history.
Except I wanted to make history. Didn't fit in. Got bored, so I went looking for adventure.
How'd that go over with your clan?
Poorly. They felt like I rejected them.
Did you?
Yeah, I suppose. Clan life wasn't for me. I had to get away.
So then what happened? You're out in the world looking for adventure.
Got my ass kicked. Went broke. I couldn't go crawling back to my clan of failure. Doubt they'd take me back. It forced me to figure out what I was good at. Always had a knack for hunting.
Wait, so he joined the Grey Ward. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. That... Hi, Cass. I'm sorry you're in pain. But, okay, so this guy was part of a Dalish clan. Left because he was tired of basically recording history and wanted to make history. And instead, he joined the Grey Wardens because he went broke. He actively cut his lifespan down by like a fourth. No, sorry, by 3/4. Like, because he's like, this guy's like, what, like in his 30s, right? So he's got like maybe like another decade, maybe two. Right? So he's gonna be lucky to make it to 50. I feel like this game has really forgotten what the Grey Wardens are all about. Grey Wardens are literally sacrificing a good chunk of, like, over half of your lifespan in order to fight evil. Oh, I can't swim. I feel like this game, like a lot of like what was originally going on in like the original games, just is kind of gone. Like, it's been forgotten, which is really weird. It's extremely weird.
What are you doing? That's not a truffle. That's a nug. You'll get fleas.
At least he's having fun.
Truth is, he purrs when you scratch him. Maybe we can speed things up by helping him. Let's search the bushes. Look around for truffles.
Thank you for the raid, Aravis. Welcome to the stream. What were you up to, Aravis? Were you having fun?
Ow, that was a thorn.
Keep looking.
But welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm Maeve, and welcome to the Live the Cyberdoll channel.
The Nugs pretty much own Arlithan Forest.
Right now we're playing Dragon Age the Veilguard, chilling out, relaxing. My throat's a little sore, so I apologize if I don't talk as much as I usually do.
It's fleas, isn't it? What'd I tell you?
More in other waters. This one
Actually, I think
oceanographer
it's a
girlfriend.
truffle.
Huh.
Maybe the Nugs like truffles. Could Asan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Are you really that smart, boy?
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I'm doing alright. It was just really, really cold out this morning, and it just shredded my throat, just breathing the air, which is, like, wild to think about. I need to make sure I drink more, like, warm drinks and stuff.
Seems pretty clever to me.
If only you'd be clever enough to listen.
There's not enough info on him either. He was one of the novels coming. That's weird. Scoot game, very basic. Music is great. Has been good. Pretty good. I'm having some issues, like just some lore stuff that's just not carried over from previous games. It's a little bit annoying. And also, seeing as I'm using the relic, I'm having some minor control issues. Alright, so I'll just, you know, utilizing the relic. They don't even make this thing anymore, and I love it. The day this thing breaks is the day I'm going to be very, very sad. I mean, I'm playing a transgender elf. No one's called me a slur a single time.
Well, you're still getting to know each other.
Steam controller. I wish they would keep making them. I love how this thing works. It just, because it's discontinued, the support for it is so spotty. I need to buy another Xbox controller or something, or Xbox controller adjacent thing. Very frustrating.
Remy was probably right. Remember how she said he needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world would chew him up.
Let's give you both a chance and see if he can find any more of these.
How?
Holy shit, yes, because they're not being made anymore. Explicitly, they're not being... They need to develop some kind of Adeptus Mechanicus as procedure, reserve it for all eternity. I mean, I do apply the sacred oils and unguents as I'm supposed to.
Find some nugs, see what happens. So how did you go from hunter to slayer of monsters?
Uncle Eldrin. An old elf I knew growing up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. Rabbits, deer, fox. Eldrin gave that purpose. Taught me the way of 3 trees. The way of the arrow, way of the bow, way of the wood.
That sounds noble.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so the natural can thrive. Be a force for good. Besides, it was either that or starve. Monsters paid good coin.
Okay,
Why
so...
become a Grey Warden? If you were making money on your own.
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There must be easier causes than fighting Darkspawn all your life.
Darkness is a sparring partner. The greater the shadow you confront, the stronger you are.
Does he know that he's going to die in like a decade?
Haven't yet.
All things are generally the slight controls from machine versus the pan, so I guess I'm here to times so almost every. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand about the Steam controller, why it was panned. It's so good. The thumb pads feel so much nicer than thumbsticks, and the thumbstick it does have is a really, really smooth pull. The back triggers, I guess, is the word, is also really nice. I just really don't understand the hate. This is my favorite controller of all
Big
time.
Hassan's got something. Why don't you take a look? I'll be damned. Follow the nugs.
Like I said, he's a clever one.
Might make a tracker out of you yet. Hungry? What? It's gingerwort. Eat it.
Remember, light touch.
I mean,
Nah, you're fine, Voltage. Welcome to the
dessert
stream.
fit for a prince.
I hope you enjoy your stay.
He'll be fine. He just has a strong spirit. Let him grow into it.
Might not have time for that. With Lancet and Remy gone, if something happens to me, he'll have to stand on his own.
So, don't let anything happen to you.
I'm a Grey Warden. Death's around every corner. Not that I don't enjoy punching it squarely in the face.
2 or 3 times, just to be sure.
Mm-hmm. But you can't beat back death forever. Okay, boy. That's enough for one day.
Oh, but he's having fun.
He overeats, and you'll find out how fun Griffin puke is.
Hassan, you heard.
Because I have one, so
Let's go.
I've never used one, so I have no adjustments. I have a Hall Effect joysticks, and the ultimates didn't want to go back to regular potentiometer sticks. Zero Deadstone joystick is magic. Yeah. Like, I really hope Valve gets back into the controller market again, because, like, the Steam controller was so good. I hope they come back to this double touchpad technology again. Because it is unironically really good. Like, I wish more things supported it. But that's, as we get further and further on, that's gonna get rarer and rarer and rarer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just... Like, and that's the sad thing, though. Like, as we get further on, we're gonna have less and less, like, support for this controller, to the point where eventually it will just die. I mean, a Mournwatcher in Necropolis. What does he... I have to assume that he does Weakened. Right? He's a Necromancer. He must do Weakened, right? Now let me look at my own Necromancy abilities and see... Oh, god damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Applies Weakened. Detonate Sundered. I'm going to assume... that he does Weakened, which means I can probably bring Tosh. He does Weakened. Okay, cool. Then we will bring Tosh and... then we should have our group. These people don't really strike me as leading the dead into peaceful rest to me. This looks extremely evil. I feel like their visual storytelling and their actual storytelling are a little at odds. Just a feeling I have.
No sign of the professor. peace here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
Alright. Have a good one, Voltage. Thank you for the follow. Get some rest.
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren.
I fail to see...
Hello, Professor!
I fail to see how using the skeletons of the dead for menial labor is respectful use of necromancy, but okay. Okay, then.
We've never met, well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert. I'm Rook.
Charmed.
I didn't expect such a warm welcome. Considering.
Please, don't be put off. The workforce is perfectly harmless.
Okay, but who did they used to be, though? Why are you using the dead as menial labor when you're supposed to...
After I tend to some small business here. I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming?
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Oh, wow.
Maybe
I've never
using
seen
them
anything
as
like this.
menial labor is maybe making them a little bit upset. They helped build and expand the necropolis. I sure hope they made the dead sign a waiver before they died.
Are these warts?
Indeed they are. But what's caused the aphotic needles to fall into a slumber?
Oh, I'm pretty handy with artifacts. I can take a look.
That would be good of you, Belara. Your friends and I will press on.
Right,
They're being controlled by a wisp. I mean, it's still... People generally tend to get upset if you use their corpses for things, you know what I mean? I know it's selfish. It's not like they're using them anymore, but still.
Ahead of us. Something's moving.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
Careful, Rook. It singled you out.
Yeah, because I'm the only one with a health bar. I feel like Rook should be used to being singled out, quote-unquote, by this point. And did I actually get that ability to throw my knife twice, or was that one I couldn't get yet? I need to make sure. Okay, I do need to get, like, higher level first. Okay. Mostly wisps of curiosity. Okay, then.
Lead the way, Professor.
Also, Navarre, I'm pretty sure it's acquisition when you die there, so you can't have it written somewhere you don't want your course used. Ah, so it's like when they automatically put organ donor on your driver's license and you have to opt out.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
Haven't caught undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
What are they doing? Make them stop!
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things. Excellent work, Tash! Careful! On your right! I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it.
This is at very least, this is a very interesting change from what we've been fighting so far, which is neat. This is a necromancy staff, I don't want that.
We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Give your greetings,
Ah.
and the wisp will follow.
So what are wisps?
Hello.
Ah, wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the door.
Like, is it just like a baby spirit? Is that what it is?
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
So, Professor,
Just Emmerich, please.
you weren't that surprised we need a fate expert.
The spirits talk. Even the simplest have been clamoring about chaos in the Fade. Someone coming to consult wasn't an if, so much as a when.
Dead now!
Welcome back, Hell.
I see we've company.
Finish it!
And down you go. Hey, compare this to last week when I was playing this, like the difference in controller.
Got him ready for you!
Like this just feels so comfortable in my hands. It's fucking insane. Like, no offense to Chris's controller, because I do enjoy Chris's controller as well. I'm probably gonna get one of my own eventually. Just, oh, this is the nicest controller I've ever had. Why did they discontinue it?
It's freezing. What's doing this?
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
I mean, and how is that a bad thing? Do we want to get rid of these manifestations? Seems a little bit of a... Seems a little weird, but okay. Okay, I need another wisp. Hopefully there's one over here. I need 3 of them.
This is locked too. I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid.
Huh?
I'll need a wisp.
They've answered. we'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Okay.
Those wisps really came just because you asked.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever-loyal friends amongst the dead.
So they are just baby spirits then. That's kind of fun and a little bit weird, but okay.
Here's our second wisp.
Hey, Jazz Guy, is it staring at me?
It is aware of your presence, but a wisp's senses differ from our own.
As long as it doesn't sense its way into making a corpse walk around.
Don't have to, and I'm pretty sure they disappear on their own afterwards. Okay.
There's the last wisp.
Let's return
I
to the
hate
door.
fighting despair spirits, so I'm just despair demons or whatever. So I'm just gonna move right on past that one.
Well done. Past these chambers,
Come on,
we'll
open the
find
door,
some
please.
assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh yes. Mortals are their prime attraction. Into the fray!
Must be somebody who's just having a big old case of the sads. Oh, right, I can't swim.
Have at them! They're attacking from afar!
They're at range.
Kind of better the despair demons make you feel like not doing it anymore. You know what? That's entirely fair.
Enemies at range.
That is kind of funny.
Look for ya.
I mean, the main thing with them is that they lock you out of your teammates, and while the party system is really underbaked, losing like 2/3 of your spellbook is really, really annoying. You know? Like, alright, I would like to do a combo here. Oh wait, I can't, because there's a despair demon.
Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
No, I cannot go up there. Ah, here we go.
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
spent most of my life in Antiva.
Am I correct in guessing you're one of the crows?
At your service.
You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
Wait, we're underground right now? Where the fuck is this wind coming from? I was about to say, this Navarra looks extremely fucking bleak. Like, jeez, I could not imagine living here. No wonder these people have the sense of style they do.
Ah, here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook? This should unseal our final path to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
Why is this bell so important?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fade.
Well,
But it
shit,
won't
we should...
destroy them? Them being here isn't their fault.
No. In this instance, banishment will suffice.
Well, shit.
Forgive me. I had the impression
If we'd brought Lucanus here, we could have solved his little issue with spite, like, real quick, huh?
denizens unnerved you?
I'm from Ravane. Spirits are okay. So long as they're not walking corpses around.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin.
Like, imagine if we were just here with Lucanus and, like, we told this bell and spite just vanishes. That'd be so funny.
By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair! Who brought it here? Venatori! The Venatori. Of course.
I mean, I could have
This
told
way,
you that.
please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Corpses talk to you? That's messed up.
Oh, there's no danger in it, I assure you.
That's not the messed up part.
Emmerich tells him it wouldn't affect spite. Oh, that's kind of funny, though.
I think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We waste.
But yeah, like, we've seen Venatori crystals since we came here. Like, fucking anyone could have told him it was the fucking Venatori.
3 slaves in those traps. If that hand of glory burns down,
so don't dawdle.
Found this Venatori.
They have no place in these halls.
Got it!
You knocked it in!
Blocked my chain lightning. How rude.
Whenever you're ready. Give me power!
And they, Emmerich Sanakhan's like, would you mind constructing the Torment Nexus?
Hitting us at range.
Look, all I'm saying is, you know, I feel like the Torment Nexus gets a bad rap. Maybe we should build it. I mean, how will we know unless we build it, right?
Quickly, end them!
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later.
At least they're open with how fucking evil they are, right? You gotta give them props for at least being openly evil. Cartoonishly, one could say. Arguably one of the better ways of being evil. Yeah. I mean, like, if you're gonna be evil, at least own it.
Spare demon.
Alright, well there's the demon gone. Let's just kill the wizards and be done with it.
Fail our god!
Yours.
How they defy us!
These guys talk such a big game for being
now
so
one more
bad
to
at their
spare,
fucking
demon.
jobs.
That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori.
Like, actually, how do you get so far in here and, like, do so much fucking damage to the world while being so goddamn bad at your job? Running the upper chambers to investigate a noise. The luck is only one of those lumbering Navaran corpses. What a sight. Throw my body to the flames like we do the rest of the civilized world. Jesus.
Hello? Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
And seeing as there are no slaves in Navarra, we'll have to execute you for the crime of being a slave. Terribly
These
sorry,
Venatori
sir.
dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them?
I feel like sending him back to Minrathous would be a really bad idea, seeing as he was a slave. You're just sending him back to slavery. Like, arguably, they might as well just kill him here. Because if he winds up going back to Minrathous, it's not going to be good for him.
The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Yes, I get it, Emmerich, for fuck's sake. Yeah, but it's like, according to the Fugitive Slave Act, we have to send you back to Virginia. I'm terribly sorry.
There's one chain.
Excellent.
Yes!
Kill them all, but save the limbs.
Got it.
Combine our wills.
Oh, I just turned them into red mist. Very fun.
There.
They were gonna see if they had any relatives. They don't send them back to Devinter. I mean, what are they gonna? They gonna sneak their family out of Minrathous? I mean, if so, based, but still. I wouldn't have expected that to be the outcome.
That's the last chain.
Must return to the lower level to ring the bell. Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori.
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
I mean, it's a bell. Just pull the clapper. But okay. This does appear to be a battle arena.
There's the Venatori.
I love when I get the Batman Arkham thing, and it just you know, I hit the button and the thing happens after the thing had disappeared. I really love how it's just very much not. Like, if you're going to do Batman Arkham Asylum, at least do it right, for fuck's sake.
Venatori brought demons.
Typical of them.
Good shot.
Halfway there.
Like, I appreciate them, like, I appreciate when people steal, like, a good combat system, right? But Batman Arkham Asylum is a very good combat system. But you've got to do it right, at the very least, you know what I mean?
Hold fast.
Hi, Jeannie. How are you doing?
There we go.
Rub some dirt on it.
There we go.
Emmerich, now what?
Do I have writings? What do you mean, writings?
Now, the Grand Necropolis shows it.
Like on itch.io. No, I have not made any video games. No, I'm assuming that's what you mean by itch.io. On Tumblr, I do. I don't update very often.
The magic bell worked.
The Despair Demon's pissed off.
Pretty impressive. Thank you. But come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory?
Oh, what now?
The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from.
A what now?
Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
No, explain this fucking hand, please. I should voice video games. I would love to voice video games. Require I get hired first, but I'm working on that. I've got to get smaller roles to build a portfolio and go from there, but it's just a matter of finding people that'll, take me, I guess.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
Oniric
At
disruptions.
the least, the implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Okay, hang on. Okay, before, right, using the skeletons to, like, expand the crypts, okay, that's one thing. They're literally using this one as a fucking butler. It's a little disrespectful. I mean, I'm here for it. I would totally do this if I was a necromancer, but still, it's a little disrespectful.
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navara. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods...
Yeah, if you know
ancient
anyone
magics,
that's looking for a
I
voice
couldn't bear
actress,
miss
please
this.
send them my way.
Besides, I've spent my
My
life
rates are very
exploring Fade and
affordable.
Speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert...
And
none
also I'm
are
broke as
better
shit, so I'm
qualified
willing
than
to
I.
reduce them if needed.
Only if your assistant's coming.
Manfred? But of course.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful. I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
Lovely.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navara, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to
I might have
face.
considered podcasting. I don't think I have that much interesting things to say, if I'm gonna be honest. I just don't think I have that much interesting to say. Like, I used to have a podcast when I was younger, but never really went anywhere.
What the Venatori ultimately intended with their incursions into the necropolis worries me. Whether or not it was directed by the gods, the timing serves them well. Chaos, I fear, is their ally.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars. They want a war? We'll damn well give them one.
You need an army to fight a war, though. They've got two. The Venatori and Antom wasted no time allying themselves with the gods. Power at any cost.
So how do we fight back then? We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil
Alright,
Jumpers.
have a good one out of
After
this. I hope you
Demeter's
enjoyed
Crossing,
your stay.
It's personal for them.
I might be back in the Crow's good books after we saved Treviso.
You impressed Viago. That is quite a challenge on its own. Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Any details on the Blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the Blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking Blight than Wardens.
Morrigan and those Wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods, or the closest damn thing to them.
Nev, you're back.
Yeah, I am.
Couple new people have joined the team since you've been gone. This is Professor Emmerich Volkaren. He's our fate expert. And Tosh, our dragon hunter. Hey.
Charmed.
I guess we're gonna have to explain to Neve that we just kind of like, yeah, sorry Neve, we just kind of let your homeland burn to the ground. My bad.
What's going on?
What's up, Jax?
What isn't? Look, you made an impossible...
Alright, okay. Oh, okay, I needed that. My back was all shrimped up, thank you.
Call without enough information. I get it. It's the corner the gods put us in. It just...
Shut up.
Might
I didn't
take
want to miss
time
anything.
To shake off.
You are back though, right?
Yeah, Belle. I'm back.
Good to have you back, whatever the circumstances. Everyone needs to be a part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what happened to Minrathous, I've got even more reason to go after the gods. If anyone's got a shot at this, it's the people here.
I do like how they've finally, like,
Great.
you know, scarred over the wound on her forehead. I appreciate that.
No, we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendel.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
I don't think it ever should be easy. As soon as it gets easy, you're not the right person to make those decisions. It needs to be hard. That's how you know you're taking it seriously.
And that's why I recruited you, Rook. You get that. Not everyone does. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the Wardens found. All this chatting has taken it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this.
Can't believe they're paying him by the sentence. Hey Brent, question. Do we have any, like, apple cider vinegar or anything like that? I think we're gonna need it. Bloom Shrine is funny when you have max bloom and a juice spell. Press one button, screen turns. Oh boy. Path of Exile is just fun, huh? Companion Hardened. After experiencing Blight Dragon attack in Minrathous, Neve is less trusting and more self-reliant. Her damaging abilities are increased, but she will no longer use supportive abilities and relationship project. Okay, well she can go fuck herself then. Sorry, Neve. I wasn't going to let my hometown burn to save yours. Go fuck yourself. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Let's go speak with Morrigan, and then I think that's the last thing we'll do, because I do want to keep this stream a little bit on the shorter side. Damn, alright.
Oh no.
Oh. Wow, they just completely wiped out this entire Shadow
Where is
Dragon
everyone?
thing.
What did the Venatori do to the Shadow Dragons?
Thank you for the sippy.
Trans rights.
Hell yeah. Really love the Batman stuff just not working half the time. Chat, you saw me do it. You saw me do it. You saw me hit the button when the thing popped up and it just didn't work. And he just no-sold my fucking attack. So yeah, no countering. What is the dragon's age? I mean, the Veilguard is on age. Preposterous. Look, eventually when you get old enough, numbers stop having any meaning.
Dragons would welcome Venatori into their safe house. Perhaps there are answers to be found amid this devastation.
Word from Viper, Venatori moving to eliminate us. No one is safe. I'll be waiting in the loading area near the docks. Meet me there.
Hector. He used to guard the pawn shop's entrance. Nev mentioned it. He was waiting for someone near the market. He might still be there.
Like, if you get old enough, wouldn't you just eventually just say, yeah, no, my age is fucking... And then you just say, like, a verb, right? Like, a verb that's relevant to how old you are. My age is the Renaissance. You know, as an example.
This is...
What a devastating sight.
But welcome to the stream, Monster Club. I hope you enjoy your stay.
A Grey Warden? Are you alright?
You're Rook. I'm Vesta.
What happened?
I'm here to help the Shadow Dragons, fighting Darkspawn in the catacombs.
Maybe don't
They
say
weren't
that
ready
out
when it
loud.
started, but then the others said to run. Get help. We can't leave the Darkspawn. If they escape into the city,
just sit tight.
I mean, if this city is owned by the Venatori, why not just let the Darkspawn have it? You know? Either these Darkspawn can't be controlled, and they'll kill all the Venatori, or they can be controlled, and the Venatori are just gonna use them anyway. Like...
Please, if the outcome is real...
I understand that your mother is quite the scholar, Tash.
Yep.
Lift, you fools! They're firing at us!
My age is, how many times do you think of the Roman Empire? Yeah, my age is the wheel. My age is, the assembly line. I don't know, I feel like that would just be, like, a fun way to do it. My age is the concept of language. So I feel like once you get old enough, like, you kind of, like, language would just stop, like, numbers, sorry, would stop having meaning.
Growing up learning from her.
Yeah, it was great.
Like, that's just how it be, right? My age is the number of coins that are in my hoard.
More executions?
Oh man, I love executions, my favorite. My age is the grain of sands on this specific beach that no longer exists.
What's next? I'm feeling kind of...
Some people lost their homes.
I like you, Monster
Why
Club.
did Morgan
I
want
hope
to
you
meet
stick
in
around.
Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlethan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city
This was something related to how
provides.
old you are, like the wheel or something like that. Exactly.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
Oh fuck! I completely forgot what I made my Inquisitor look like. I completely fucking forgot.
Andaran Atashan.
Anathara. I wish we could be meeting without our gods threatening to blight the world.
A blight that spreads wider with each passing heartbeat.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
I won't let you down.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited, and
I
about
wonder
the
if
people
our
depending
Inquisitor is going to play any role in this story other than
because I
this.
had people like Cassandra, Leliana, and Cullen with me from the start. Without Dorian's magic and Josephine's diplomacy, we never would have come together to stop Corypheus. Years later, I had to disband the Inquisition, but I never lost the friends who had gotten me through it all. Ultimately, they're the only ones you can really count on.
Imagine if the Inquisitor just joined
right
us
by
as a
them,
party
and you'll
member. That
find
would
your
be
way.
fun.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact.
Yeah, there it
A
is.
daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege
Our
by
Inquisitor
Darkspawn.
is going to go
It's
off
that
and
bad.
just fucking do
If
nothing.
not for
Got
the
it.
Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's vir of us, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Orlais. Valrorio and Halam Shiral are barely holding out.
Oh good, so everything we saved in the previous game is just gone.
If not for
Awesome.
help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the
Denerim
line
is
at
just
Redcliffe.
gone.
Free
Really.
Marchers have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall. She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep
So
Starkhaven.
where the fuck is the warden from the first
We
game?
didn't know. My mom.
Don't.
No, okay, actually though. Actually though. where the fuck is Hawk? Because Hawk survived my game, and where the fuck is the hero of Ferelden? The hero of my hero of, once again, like the hero of Ferelden, they didn't let me customize it, so they probably just used the default canon white man one. You mean to tell me Denerim failed and we've not seen anything out of the hero of Ferelden? Not a fucking peep. Just completely gone, completely missing. Where the fuck is Alistair? Where is the king of Ferelden at? Denerim is where the throne is. Where's Alistair gone? I swear to God, this game is just absolutely falling apart a little bit. It's really silly.
Worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
Thank you.
The Inquisition might be gone, but my name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the Blight.
I have a team, but not much in the way of forces. If there's any military support you can spare.
I'm sorry. Our forces in the South are stretched thin already. And I'm afraid the Grey Warden leadership doesn't think much more highly of me than they do of you.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
I appreciate it. Solus has been helpful while he's trapped in the Fade. But anything that can help me get inside his head will help counter him getting inside mine.
Wisely spoken. Solus rarely lies directly, but he finds ways to weave the truth into a noose you find yourself
Very
wearing.
colorful, Morrigan.
Morrigan is right. Solus is dangerous. Anything that gives us some insight into his plans. He fooled us all before.
Hey, Yule.
and
How
the
you
whole
doing?
world very nearly paid the price for it.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always,
Good.
Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
And then she leaves the story, never to be seen again. Oh boy. Imagine if this game followed the Mass Effect thing, where you play the same character through all 4 games. You know? That'd be fun. Just hero of Ferelden the whole way through. I don't know. I do wonder if that would have been better or worse. Is that it? Was that the entire mission? It was. Okay. Do I have something to do here? I hope so. She comes back, but she's just making cameos. Yeah, I figured. I figured that's where we were at.
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win. and now the Evenuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
Oh, so Flemeth was part of the problem. Got it.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
Oh boy. A lot of like recontextualizing in a.
Strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dread Wolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods? Well, mine and Davrin's, and Rook's.
It's not every day you witness the start of a religion. I wonder if they're all this disappointing.
I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
Alright, what else can we take from this memory?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
It seemed like she was part of the
Mythal and
problem, but
Solus
okay
were
then.
close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
It sounded like Solus was loyal to Mythal. What did Elgranon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elgranon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Who would have known we can't
Angry
trust
enough to
Flemeth?
start a rebellion.
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elgranon did. Solus did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solus would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way
I love
out.
how everyone that's sitting
Bet on
down
it.
is sitting extremely
Meanwhile, keep your eyes
bisexually, by
open
the
in
way.
crossroads. If there's
It's
a
how
way to
you
restore
know
the
that
rest of these
everyone here
murals,
is
Solus
gay.
would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Not a single person sitting correctly. Everyone sitting as bisexually as possible. Hmm? Do I have another one? I do.
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evenuris seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you, I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evenuris and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
So, not just loyal, he was a tier 3 Twitch sub, I see.
Did Mythal call Solus love in that
Oh,
memory?
it's dark in here.
That's
I
what
got
it
dark
sounded
really
like.
early.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply.
Love you.
The way they express things, well, it feels romantic.
Do I mind what? What are you trying to get on the Wi-Fi now? Wait. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Should be just that. Try it without caps if it doesn't work. Huh? It's what? Love you. I'm hungry. We need to do something for food soon.
And we haven't ate all.
I mean, I ate a thing of bread. I didn't take my Spyro when I should have done. That's not.
Also, you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now that it's warm.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't take my Spyro. Wait. I might have done. I don't remember.
Well.
It is a sodium pill though, so like it will dehydrate me if I take too many.
Oh, here.
Yeah. I might have taken it before I started my stream. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I'm gonna not just in case. I mean, it's a testosterone blocker. Like I have like 5 entire testosterone in my body, so like it's fine. One day it'll be fine. No, it won't.
Okay.
Shut up.
Love you.
I love you. Go set up Jacob's computer.
Like to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
As someone who has Solus talking in my dreams, I'm with Ballora. I just can't see Solus carrying on a secret affair with Mythal.
Can't because you don't think he would, or can't because you don't want to think about it while he's in your head?
Chris is being a goober, and I'll be fine if, and it is best to err on the side of caution. Yeah, exactly. Thank. You're saying that like if I don't remember, it's probably best not to take. Yeah, love you.
Yes. So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be.
Also, like what just happened in the discussion there, just very large. Oh, but they were roommates. Energy.
Fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor? Not sure it matters.
We're deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound
So
like
the elves created the
Well, it all
retroactively making the elves the source of the blight. Fun. Can't just be the Tevinter, no, it has to be the elves.
all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away, then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
The Blight's one of the only things that really scares Solus. He came to Mythal afraid.
And she took it seriously too.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solus says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solus wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
Oh, she's so
I
fucking
think I
blunt.
might
That's
know.
funny.
When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice.
The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
Okay, sorry, point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign...
Oh. Okay, my phone is ringing. Ugh. Hang on a second, everybody.
Well, anything can have his voice.
Yeah, I remember someone said that the mod should be edited so that way only certain monsters can use it.
Yeah.
But right now we have it.
Hey,
so
it's
all-
me, Goku!
Jesus!
What are more spooky things we can put in here? I do have these 2 skull spikes. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, everybody.
Possession, that speaks to her character.
Solus goes to Mythal, the one semi-reasonable elven god, for help, and the other god's killer for it. I imagine the Dreadwolf's rebellion heated up significantly after that.
Right. And Mythal wasn't there to keep the other gods in check anymore.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
I was not expecting the Dragon Slayer to have
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use.
to have insight into
We
that.
know more than we did.
Seems
That's
like she's a
something.
bit of a hopeless
Then I
romantic.
guess we keep our eyes
Cute.
open if we come across more of these memories.
Alright, let's see if I have any other ones of these, and then if I do or don't, then... Oh, I do. I think this is the last one.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power.
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
So this has to create... So this has to create the Golden City then, which means the Maker and Andraste are all bullshit. That's actually kind of funny. Hey, humans, your religion, it's all bullshit. Congratulations, idiots. Very fun.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elganon and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the Veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the Veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
What do you think, Rook?
Wow, so Solus just fucked it up from the get-go. Wow, he is an absolute fail-son, isn't he? Just absolute king of fuck-ups. God of rebellion and god of fucking everything up.
I think this memory is one we understand, at least. What he did makes sense. Him regretting it also makes sense.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solus trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlethan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade.
Imagine fucking up couldn't be me. I have never fucked up a single time in my life. I am an immaculate dragon. I have never ever fucked anything up ever in my entire life.
They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden
Andraste is
City
Mythal
black.
and the Maker is so Jesus
Right,
Christ,
and
that'd
the
be
Black City
fucking
hangs
funny
in the
if it
Fade,
was.
which will remind you of their mistakes. What's wrong, Lace?
It's just, the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it.
Uh-oh,
The elves
Harding,
did.
your religion's
The
bullshit.
Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
I mean, the answer seems to be yes.
Did we?
Thank you for the follow, Monster Globe. I hope you stick around. Speak as someone who does not believe in this bullshit.
The Maker was never my faith, Lace. But I'm sorry this is hard for you.
The Chant of Light has seen many iterations over the centuries. This may
Like,
simply
even from the
change our
first game, the
understanding
Maker
of it.
seemed like bullshit to me. I was waiting for the
This
shoe
was
to
one I
drop
grew
on
up
it.
with. My ma still sings the chant. You know?
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we keep? What do we lose?
The Elven Gods, the Maker. No matter who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask yourself right now.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
Ah.
Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that still need killing.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
I mean, is it really a god if you can't stab it? You know, like, think about it, you know? Oh my god, I have another one? I was not ready for another one. But okay, let's go.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides, this talk of taking on a solid form. I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Valyrium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solus. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
submissive and
is
stable.
madness.
Exactly.
You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
Look, I'm just saying, right? Like, the ancient religions, they had it right. You know, Zeus, you could stab him.
This is astounding. The ancient elf.
You know, Zeus, you can stab him. Odin, you could stab him. I mean, like, come on. Jesus, like, you stab him and nothing happens. He just comes back. He just respawns. Fucking Big G God, like, fucking, you... Like, what are you gonna stab? He's like 1/3 ghost. Like, really, it sounds like, you know, like, I'm just saying, like, if you can't stab a god, do they really matter? It's the stabability that makes them believable.
Elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather
Exactly.
go back to talking about the blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but what?
This is... Are all elves spirits somehow? Am I a spirit?
To be clear, this memory only shows that the first elves originated from spirits. You three are no more spirits than anyone else conceived naturally.
I mean, no, it just means that there's, like, no. No, because if all elves are spirits, that means that all existing elves are descended from spirits. Meaning that, like, yeah, with the right, like, procedure, exactly, with the right procedure, the elves could probably turn back into spirits again. I feel like they're vastly underestimating, they're hand-waving away something that should shake the entire concept of physicality for elves. It's a little silly.
Conceived naturally?
BioWare's just throwing this shit away.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
And
Davrin's got a
there it
point.
is.
World's not short on small-minded humans.
If the world learned about this and it led to attacks against elves...
Elves have enough trouble as it is down in Ferelden.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Irulan, at least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one would believe us.
No one will
Okay,
ever believe
we
you.
keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solus himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elvin for pride.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's a fucking
There's something
pride
else.
demon. That makes
Not about
sense.
spirits, or not all about them at least. Solus didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mythal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solus was scared. They built their bodies out of
I mean, I could turn him back into a ghost real fucking quick.
Shake.
Lyrium is the blood of the Titans.
The Titans would have felt it as an attack. They defended themselves.
The first memory we saw, with Elgarnon seizing power, it happened at...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So the elves are the descendants of spirits that took physical form, and they took physical form by stealing the blood of the Titans. The Titans who are the ancestors of the dwarves. Oh my god, BioWare, you fucking hacks. They're just doing the elf and dwarf race war again. They're literally just doing the elf and dwarf race war thing that has been in every single fantasy world ever, but is adding more steps. Jesus Christ, I thought this was the one universe where we wouldn't run into that. God damn it.
The end of a war.
A war
I
between
mean, he's
the
like an old
Titans
necromancer
and the
guy. He's
elves.
probably like half skeleton.
Lace, I'm so sorry.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture.
He's like half skeleton on his mother's
But I
side.
think
He's probably
that's part
fine.
of what Solus regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mythal, Everything that followed, he could have prevented if he just
Only
told
a
her
little
no.
bit. I'm just finishing up these
He's got a war on his
cutscenes.
conscience. Plus whatever we find next.
Sploosh. Lyrium is Titan blood. The elves are like America with oil. Exactly. Alright. So that's it. I think I would like to leave off for now. So we've been going for about 3.5 hours. Thank you for the stretch. Thank you. My shoulders are getting stiff. At least so far no slavery of beastkin. There are not beastkin in this game. I bet you they'd do it if they could. It feels like for this game, they've really, like, leaned into just kind of genericizing Thetis, which is really unfortunate. But I suppose that's just what it be. Then the Titans sent their children to fight the elves, and the elves made them all tranquil, which means their tie to the Fade was severed. That's why dwarves can't dream. You know what? That makes sense, actually. That very much makes sense. Yeah, they're very much just genericizing Thetis, which is just really, really unfortunate. Like, I really liked this setting, but they've just kind of taken all of your generic fantasy stuff and just, like, thrown it in here. I'm not a giant fan of that, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm trying to turn my controller off, but the power button's not working. It'll time out on its own. It'll be fine. Also means all of Androste's religions alike. Yep. Oh boy. Well, that is where we're gonna leave it for now, everybody. We will be back with more of this game on next week, most likely on Wednesday. Because the idea is that we were going to do Pokemon Mystery Dungeon today, but Chris was not feeling great. I was not feeling great. We didn't want to do line reads for, you know, the entire time. How'd you turn it off just then? I did hold the button, I didn't go.
Obviously not doing it.
I guess I wasn't holding it tightly enough, I guess. So, yeah, we'll be back with this next Wednesday. Tomorrow we will be back with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, most likely. Right? Right.
Don't look to me like you don't know.
I'm making sure, like making sure, like, you want to do it. Love you. And as for raid target, let's see who's around, shall we? Shut up. Oh my god. So what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and raid into Pank. Pank is playing Yakuza Like a Dragon again. And they are a silly little pink squid on the internet. I love Pank a lot. And they have a new PNG that just looks absolutely ridiculous and you need to see it. Raid message. Raid message is... God, I don't know what the raid message should be. You know what? The raid message is all hail the relic. I did. I'm sorry, Yule. There's your raid message. All hail the relic. All hail. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye. I love you.